The best stories in Ball State sports. This is SL Featured, presented by Victory Honda.
Good decision. Well done.
Guys, we're going to get a lot of points this round. And we're going to be loud. And we're going to get them offside. Yeah, here we go. Pull it back! Pull it back! Pull it back! Yup. Yes, LG! Yup! That's fine! Finish!
It was just at first me, Kaylin, and Annika in our class. Since the beginning of freshman year, we've just been able to completely be ourselves around each other. We've been friends since the moment we met.
She is upbeat, energized, she'll always be the loudest one in the room. It spreads out throughout everyone. I can imagine these freshmen now look at her and they're like, wow, she's having so much fun. She's loud, she's confident, she can be herself. Oh, I can do that too.
Soccer was crucial to my identity growing up. I started when probably I was 4 or 5. I would quite literally just stand at the other team's goal and just wait for the ball to, I wouldn't try to win any balls, I wouldn't go on any tackles, I would just wait till the ball came to me and I would just cherry pick and I would score 10 plus goals a game and I would just get so excited. In every pivotal point in my life, soccer has been there. It means everything.
It's not very loud though.
My freshman year, I was really excited. It's a Division I program. It's all new. I'm a freshman, I'm a rookie. I can really have the chance to make my impact. But I had an extreme list of injuries. I've torn my hip flexor before. I've broken my femur bone. I had an Achilles injury, a lot of knee injuries, too many to count in one hand.
We always have to worry about the freshmen coming in here because it's a big jump going from high school to college, the commitment and the demands. We see a lot of soft tissue injuries, but we also see our fair share of concussions too, and other contact type of injuries.
I remember the first time I met her, I asked about her knee scars. I thought she tore ACL. She would tell me stories of how she would dislocate her kneecap in high school and knock it back into place. And I just thought that was insane.
It's just very frustrating because you just kind of float back to the fact of why does this happen to me and why is this happening again? But when the body starts hurting, you have to turn to the mind and say, I can't shut down. I know I can keep going.
In practice, freshman year, she broke her arm once, so she was always working through injury freshman year. And then, obviously, the Toledo game happened, and yeah.
And we are off from Barnes Sports Complex. Ball State will take possession first, going from left to right.
We were playing Toledo at home, and all my friends and family had gone to this game.
And we know in the past, in this matchup, particularly concerning Toledo and Ball State, it's always a physical game between these two teams. Jeffers will clear this away in the air again.
I was receiving a ball out of the air, and two girls kind of sandwiched me. They hit my leg, one hit that here, and then the other hit it here. And then my kneecap, subluxed and popped out of place.
Laws on the ground now. Looked like a hard collision. Laws is still down.
I was immediately really concerned for her because I could just see the pain on her face. As a soccer player, you never want to see that because it's the worst injury you could probably see.
I was very scared. You don't want to see your best friend going down like that. I remember calling Sean right away, or someone calling Sean right away to come over and help.
We certainly hope that she's okay. You just never like to see anything like this.
I remember going down and just screaming and crying and telling my coach, I can't do this again, I can't do another surgery, I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore. Knowing the season was done, and that the surgery was in my future, yeah, very disheartened. I was pretty pessimistic about it. Knowing your recovery is gonna be 12 months, you know the journey ahead is quite literally only gonna get progressively harder.
It takes a long time. Most of the surgeries of this type around the knee, they said the 6 month was the gold standard. That's not the case anymore. It's usually longer than that. And that was a hard part for her. But I said, this is probably in your best interest moving forward.
The surgery I had, they just kind of replaced the ligament that held my patella. They completely reconstructed my knee, and they put screws in it, and they shaved things out. It is scary, and that's what I knew when I went down originally in Toledo. I don't get any other chances. If this knee gives out and stuff, I'll just have to Medicare retire. It sucked so bad, it genuinely did. And I to be honest, I literally hated my life freshman year. And it was so hard, coming back on campus and trying to act like everything was okay.
When she came back in the summertime, and I think we realized that, okay, we might be able to get her back for conference play, but as we progressed more and more, we realized that it wasn't going to happen.
Going into sophomore year, I was not expecting to redshirt. My surgeon told me 9 to 12 months, and mine fell in the 12 to 13 range. So I thought I was going to be back in August. I had a false conception when I realized how far behind in recovery I was. It kind of felt the same moment as when it tore up. I genuinely some days just felt less of myself because I couldn't do the things that they could all do. I struggled for a while, and I remember talking to our old coaches about it. I just felt so lost. I wanted to be that positive light, but I just didn't know how because I had so many self-doubts about my own journey. Some days you just don't have the energy to be that positivity, but you need to be for your teammates. I had to switch my mentality a lot throughout the season because I knew the role that I had to play was to be that cheerleader and to be that positive light.
She might have not been the happiest behind the scene because as players, we want to play. But she showed up every day and seriously encouraged everyone. She was never negative towards anyone. She made a huge impact on the bench. I heard her every single game cheering us on. Stuff like that makes a huge difference. Filling other people's cup helps fill yours.
When you lose something you love, like a human being or whether it's a concept like soccer, is you genuinely do go through the stages of grief. And I was essentially in the anger portion throughout preseason. I didn't want to be there. I was frustrated. It was hard. It was draining. I kind of got to the acceptance stage where I was like, yeah, it is what it is. And I can't help what happened to me, but I can, impact my future of, my rehab, and the energy I put into it is energy I'm going to get out. I'm going to try to, cut down the months as much as I can in my recovery. I had to bear down and realize that you're going to get put in bad situations, but it's really how you deal with it that's really going to be the end all be all. It's hard, being able to finally run again after the complete mechanics of your knee are changed is tough. So I would make sure to really be proud of myself for the small wins, because at the end of the day, that's all I could focus on was each step.
I'm not there. I'm not there. Yeah, yes, yes, yes. Yes. Great ball.
When I did come back, it really was an unmatched feeling. I remember the day I got cleared. My windows were down, music was blasting, life felt so good again.
In the spring when she was back, she went insane. She was all over the place, on the field. She didn't play scared. She didn't play like she was afraid of getting injured again or how she had just been injured. So it was awesome to see her finally be back and be able to play like herself, with that same attitude, that same physicality, as if she had never left the field.
She's got a lot of confidence, a lot more than she had even prior to the surgery her freshman year. I think she's out there, she is very aggressive. She doesn't back down from anybody on that field. I mean, you see someone who's been through a lot the last 2 or 3 years here with the type of injury she had and the recovery process, and she's back out there playing. It could be scary, but it's also a lot of fun.
Being healthy is, you don't realize how awesome it is until you've been out for a really long time. It really has made me appreciate everything. Like, I get excited for practices. I get it. I don't get super excited to run, but I can run, which is great. I'm so elated every single day to like seriously be out there, and like it sounds corny and cheesy, but there was a time where I couldn't.
When she fully came back, we ran the beep test one day in the spring, and she was so excited because she hasn't ran it the past couple times we've run it. Like, I remember getting on the line and she was screaming like, we get to run this. Like, we don't just have to get to sit and watch while injured, but we get to run this.
I will never complain about getting the opportunity to play soccer or any minutes I get or any opportunity to step on the field and just play the game that I love. Like, I knew I was never going to take that for granted again. I don't think I would have considered myself as grateful as I am today without those moments of not being positive and feeling super down and grieving the sport that was gone that I loved. It was just a lot of resilience that I was like, if I can do this, I can do anything.